Welcome to In Moderation,
the show where we give you a moderate dose of info, sarcasm, and we already know we're not approved. You pretty much do whatever works. That's pretty much the golden rule there.
Liam just spent about 20 minutes talking about what he could fit into his butt. So I think that's the context.
You pretty much do whatever
That's how we
works.
start most episodes, but we cut that part out.
Generally speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
Beans.
Those are easy.
What's your favorite thing to put in your butt?
There's too many good things to choose. Sorry. You can't
Whole Foods only.
Whole Foods only. Yeah, I've done Red 40 before. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Red 40 enema.
My friend is a urologist, and so he tells me stories about all the old men he has to put things up their butt on a regular basis. Yeah. I asked him the other day, I was like, how many fingers has your butt been in? And it was a lot.
Asking the important questions.
With everyone.
Okay, everyone. Yeah, that's how you break the ice. How many fingers has your butt been in?
That's how you break the space.
None.
Yeah. No, I like the stories where they're like, we find what they find in people's butts. You know, they get like the X-ray and they're like, oh, interesting. A light bulb. Maybe his colon has a really good idea. You know,
apparently the people who come in for such things, they are repeat offenders. Like they don't learn their lesson. They just
sounds about
flared
right.
Base.
Yeah.
Flared base.
Yeah.
I always see in those videos, flared base. Come on, people. It's not that difficult.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's all. Welcome to In Moderation.
Yeah, I think that's it for the day. We're done.
Yep, we're done. Yeah.
Goodbye from In Moderation.
Careful what you stick up your butt, people.
Careful what happy holidays.
Yesterday we had a laugh track after talking about suicide. Today we're talking about butt plugs. Yeah. This is fantastic. How's I think our guests should introduce themselves. No?
Oh goodness. I feel like you should introduce me. Why am I doing your job for you?
We always make the guests introduce themselves because we suck at it.
Hazing ritual.
Would you like me to start?
Yeah, I'm chewing this.
Today we have Annie Miao, who is an e-girl, model, celebrity,
entrepreneur.
Come on, give me some other things.
I'm a tattoo artist. I'm a Canadian. I'm vegan.
Oh, okay, see you later.
Vegan. There we go.
I'm a animal rights activist. I used to be one of the crazy ones, and now I think I'm more chill. And I'm just like a general internet person. I have a
internet personality.
Yeah, I feel like we all are. Yeah, we fall into that box. I just
exist. Yeah, I don't exist in real life. Actually, I'm AI generated. Which that's a joke that I've made for years, but I feel like I can't make it anymore because now it could actually be true. So
yes, what you're seeing right now is just an AI generated girl beside me. We all know that I wouldn't actually have a girl in here.
Right, exactly. When do you think the AI generated e-girls are going to become a real thing? Because that's obviously going to happen.
It already is.
It already is. Like it's. I haven't really seen too much in terms of like gaming and stuff. Like where are we at with the AI generated?
Where do I find them?
There are AI models, there are AI influencers, and OnlyFans girls that are completely AI.
I know the OnlyFans. Yep, I know those.
And,
do we have
like
gamer girls?
Dating.
But do we have gamer girls yet that are like AI?
I feel like probably. I mean, like
I believe we do have a Twitch streamer that's AI.
They've infiltrated every niche. And even before the AI, there was VTubers, right? Where it's like people, it's a real person, but they're
VTuber. Okay, so for anybody listening, VTubers like they don't show their face, right? They have like a virtual thing. That one I get though, because that gives you a little bit of like privacy, right? You still don't show your face. You go in public, people don't know it's you. I totally get that. I think that's fair to have that.
It's like being a furry.
It's exactly like being a furry. I'm sure that VTubers will have no issue being having.
I mean, a lot of the VTubers are furries.
So but not all VTubers. All furries are VTubers. Not all VTubers are furries.
Yeah, it's like a circle. I mean, a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm curious when. Like we're definitely gonna get like gamer AI girls for sure, but I haven't seen that yet. I'm just wondering kind of when that's gonna become a real big thing.
Probably tomorrow, now that you've said it.
Yep.
It's like, you know how they say that monsters, or if someone had a nightmare of a monster, it becomes a real thing? Now that you've said that that's a thing, it's going to appear tomorrow.
Wait, what now? What are you saying now?
It's like I think it's a thing in like Greek mythology where every monster was someone's like nightmare, and then it just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've heard this.
So only monsters become real. It's not a thing where, like, if I dream about being naked at school, that also becomes real.
Well, I dreamed last night that I drowned. So
yeah, no, that's a normal dream. Like, have you guys ever had a dream where you go just through a normal day? I've had one of those in my life where I went to school and like I did homework and then I went home and that was it. And I was like, that's a fucking weird dream.
But then you wake up and then you have to do it again.
And you have to do it again. That's the worst.
That's the nightmare.
Give me the drowning. Give me the drowning. At least that one's kind of exciting, right?
I was telling Rob earlier, you know how they say that you can't, like when you have your falling dreams, if you hit the ground, you'll die? Mm-hmm. I have hit the ground before and I didn't die, I think. But that's why you're AI generated and you're not actually here. Yeah, I don't know. It just could be my consciousness uploaded in augmented reality.
I've heard that if you have a dream where you shit your pants, you shit your pants in real life.
Oh. Have you tested this?
I'm where I heard it.
I've do you ever have the dream where you really need to pee, but you can't find a bathroom that is not disgusting?
Yes, I have had that.
Really? I've never had. No, I've never had this.
It's like all the stalls are gross, and you're like, oh, I can't pee here.
I feel like as a male, I just let that shit go in the wind. Like I just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like you go find a bush, you find a tree, whatever. It's a little bit easier.
But maybe that's your subconscious's way of trying to prevent you from peeing in your sleep, by making it impossible to pee in your dreams.
Oh, I like the philosophy here.
Yeah. Deep thoughts.
Deep thoughts. Our deep thoughts involve shoving things up your butt, and where can you not pee? Mm-hmm. Come back to In Moderation for more.
Yeah, we've lost our rated G.
A long time ago.
Shit.
You can pee anywhere if you're brave enough. Oh, you can also put anything up your butt if you're brave enough.
What was it? What movie was it? I'm asking trivia now. What movie was it that it was like PG, that it was rated PG because they didn't have a PG-13 at the time? So they were like, there was a point there wasn't a PG-13, so it was just PG or R. It fucking jumped boat like real hard. I think it was like The Exorcist or some shit like that. Somebody's screaming it and they're listening in their car right now, yelling what it is.
I think
it was like The Exorcist, where it was like rated PG, like the first one, because they didn't have a PG-13. So all these kids were seeing it and it didn't go super well. So then they made a PG-13 because of that, I believe.
Oh, interesting.
Really? Okay.
Because what is the 13? It's just like...
For 13 years or older. You have to be 13 years old.
But what are the qualifying criteria?
So they have like this fucking board where people listen to it. For like a PG-13 movie, you can get like one fuck throughout the entire movie. And that there's 2, rated R. You can't do another one. You see a boob, obviously rated R. Like you can't see a boob. You could hear fuck, you definitely can't see a boob. But like they just like watch it and they decide, and then they'll go back to the producers and be like, we're giving it rated R. And they're like, okay, what can we change to make it PG-13? Because they want, a larger audience to see it. And that's why a lot of movies weren't rated R. Like I think, what was it? The Matrix was like one of the first rated R movies that actually did really well at the box office. So like they try and get it down to PG-13 if they can, because they can make more money that way. So they just kind of decide, and they have to go back and forth. We're like, oh, we saw a butt or whatever it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, the original cut of The Matrix, there was a lot of fucks.
Well, no, it's rated R, so they could have used all the fucks.
Fun fact, I took a class in university where all we did was watch The Matrix, like every single class.
What?
And talk. Yeah, it was
what class was this?
It was like narrative theory or something like that. So
if it wasn't called Enter the Matrix, I'm very upset. Like, what?
No, it was. So I started out as an English major, but I actually ended up having a mental breakdown and dropping out. And then I went back in and I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Animal Health. So that's my background, which I don't use at all, but like, it's fine.
None of us use our background. I'm not using mine. Yeah. It's totally good. We're good.
Yeah. It's more about the journey. But where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So as an English major, I took a class called Narrative Theory, and we watched The Matrix every class and talked about how it's a romance. And and then the final exam, or like the final project of the class, was just to pick any sort of media and then write an essay on how it's a romantic story. So someone did like Kanye West's Yeezy album.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah. I did mine on a video game. It was one of my favorite video games. It's called Virtue's Last Reward. It's like a visual novel. It's really good if you're into that kind of thing. kind of like a choose your own adventure with a lot of like philosophical elements in it.
And it's about romance.
No. The point is that like pretty much everything is a romance in terms of like narrative structure. That's what I'm saying.
You make it into like a romance. So how did you make it into a romance?
Okay, so it's been many years now, but like I'm stupid now. I can't believe I'm always like, this can't be the same brain that got me a STEM degree. But yesterday I forgot my address. So,
oh yeah. No, I've done that. I forgot my zip code. I forgot all sorts. Yeah, totally.
I forget how old I am, and then I have to be like, okay, it's easily this year, and I was born in this year. But anyways,
I remember what year I'm born. You just say that, and then people can do the math themselves.
Exactly, and if it starts with a 1, then you're old.
It's exactly.
Yeah, we were born in the 1900s.
Yes,
which is a diabolical way of saying it, but it was basically like in narrative theory. A romance has like certain characters, certain elements. Like it usually starts with the hero having some sort of like I'm probably getting this so wrong. There's like a call to action, like their parents die, or there's some sort of choice. Right. So in the Matrix, it's like the choice of the red pill, blue pill, right?
Yes.
And then so there's like general like plot points and character development things that happen, but don't quiz me on them.
I only watched it every day for a semester. It's fine.
But never Back to the Future.
Never.
Never. Not once.
I haven't seen Back to the Future.
Thank you. I feel vindicated. Speaking of Back to the Future, the DeLorean. Now, it's if you haven't heard, it's the new one they're making is $250,000, and we all want one really bad, but we also don't have $250,000, which is a real conundrum. We're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, But we need one because it's the new one. Even though
my friend has a DeLorean. The old ones, though.
So we're thinking maybe we'll have to. We could all chip in and get one of those. I mean, those are cheaper. Those are like $50,000 or something. I don't remember at this point.
Like a timeshare DeLorean.
Mike's drooling on the mic right now.
My friend, she used to live near me, but she's moved to
like far away. The DeLorean can only go about Canada. 20 miles. So like how
it's true, it can't go very far.
Yeah. So
it's not a good vehicle.
My friend, she's an adult creator. So she has used the DeLorean for nefarious
I'm totally
purposes.
fine with that.
Liam, that's what we have to do.
I could not care less at all.
That's what we have to do.
Yeah.
In moderation needs to become an OnlyFans site.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Honestly, I think that everyone with an internet following should have an OnlyFans. That is my hot take.
Oh, okay.
Because you can do whatever you want on there. It's just like Patreon.
I was just going to say, so you can kind of just do whatever. It doesn't have to be like a sexual nature. You could do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like people will be curious and subscribe.
Mike could post pictures of DeLoreans.
And then they'll be real disappointed when they get there because their expectations.
It's just me in my room going.
Yeah, but
I'm glad I'm paying $385.
Someone out there would want to support that. You got to cast a wide net.
That is very true.
Yeah,
that is very true. Mm-hmm. And that's what you try and do with PG-13 movies. You try and get as many people into it as you possibly can. So they do better.
Speaking of casting wide nets, I just want to loop back to something. I am an advocate of animal wrongs. And I will explain. So now
it's time for debate. Yes.
Right. I really like it. No, hear me out. I really like it when a whale takes down a fishing boat.
Oh,
that is fun.
I can get behind that.
That's something I really enjoy. It's when nature fights back. Like
there's stories in like the 1800s of like whale hunters. Like they go whale hunting where whales would fight back and just straight up destroy the ship. And it's like
I love that.
You kind of have to be like, you know what, you kind of deserved it.
Or those people that go out and hunt lions and then they get mauled by the lion. I'm like,
chef.
Hell yeah, we love that lion.
Like when the people who do the bullfighting end up getting injured by the bull.
Oh yeah. Oh no, they got impaled by a creature that
they were trying to
kill them.
Yeah.
Matadors have become like a lot of scrutiny lately. I think it's become illegal in a lot more places. It's still legal some places, but I think more places are like, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, it's
but
kind
yeah,
of
like the
messed up when
trophy
you think
hunting.
about it.
You know how Teddy Roosevelt got his name Teddy Roosevelt. He's American president. America, the one below Canada.
Wait, what's
America,
that? I've
The
never heard
correct
of it.
country.
Yeah, it's the one
good
that uses the system that makes sense, where we measure things in body parts. You know,
Sounds
that
made
one.
up.
It's,
I don't believe that it's real.
unfortunately, it's not. It's real.
I know which part the inch is.
I can measure that one easily.
24.
Anyway, Teddy Roosevelt, American president, was American president, now dead, now long dead. But his name is Theodore, and he got the name Teddy because they tied a bear to a tree, and they said, you can shoot it. They're like, here you go, Teddy, shoot it. And he was like,
What?
I'm not going to shoot. It's tied up, because he did a lot of hunting, but he's like, I'm not going to shoot a bear that's just tied up. So then I think it was a German, but maybe another European country, heard about this, and they made a bear, like a stuffed bear, and they named it Teddy after Theodore Roosevelt. And he fucking hated the name.
He did not like it.
He hated Teddy Roosevelt. If you called him that, he would be very upset. But now everyone calls him Teddy Roosevelt, and it's pretty funny.
So long as you weren't tied to a tree, he wouldn't shoot.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I want a whole stuffed animal named after me.
Yeah, he would ride like moose and shit like through. It was crazy. He was a very rugged outdoorsman.
Wait, was he a night at the museum?
He was in the Night at the Museum, yes. Wasn't
And they
he
made him
played
real
by
cool in that.
Robin Williams.
He was played by Robin Williams. Yes.
Yeah, and they made him seem so good. Was he good, or was he like most presidents?
I mean, all presidents, yeah, kind of all. No president.
Atrocities.
They always commit some of those. You know, I don't really know if there's really.
I think comparatively to now, we'd look at him and be like, "Can you please do something? Can you run? Can you be involved?" Like,
well, yeah, the bar's low now. Like,
we could do another Harding administration at this point and have things like.
We'll take what we can get. Oh shit! It's sad because it's true.
Yeah. I mean, as a Canadian, seeing the stuff that's going on with you guys it doesn't feel real. It's like reality TV at this point.
I mean, we elected a reality TV star as president, so of course it feels like reality TV. That's what we decided on, I guess, apparently.
Yeah. People were like, the entertainment value here is too much.
Let's go with that. I think that's a better I like that explanation, honestly, better than some of the other explanations.
Good Lord.
I think that we're living in a simulation sometimes, honestly. It's the only explanation.
Well, no, see, now we have AI, though, and AI is going to fight the simulation. It's again, like we say, fight fire with fire.
It's
now
always like double
AI.
negatives.
Exactly. Yeah. Now everything's good again with AI. Problem solved.
What if the AI is made by the simulation?
Wait, okay, no, that's good though, then, right? Because it was a simulation, and then it got made. But then it'd be a double agent. No, it's not. Wait, hold on a second. Is it like Mr. Smith or whatever, like in The Matrix?
Yeah.
But
Mr.
wait,
Anderson.
what did okay, hold on a second. This is fucking with me. So because they made the Matrix made Mr. Smith to go into like talk to people. So is the simulation AI's Mr. Smith that's now kind of talking with us, and we're failing with all the AI shit?
Probably. Yes.
Oh.
Does that mean that I'm moist in a pod somewhere and they're harvesting my life energy with tubes?
I mean,
Mike, you don't have any life energy.
Does that mean I'm moist in a pod?
I'm sitting in a 300-gallon tank of lube right now, totally naked, slick.
Aren't you moist now by virtue of being alive?
Yeah.
Well, it's varying degrees of
Fair
moist.
point.
Welcome to the new podcast, Varying Degrees of Moist.
In moisturation.
Hold on. I guess the police lights. YouTube exclusive. You are under arrest.
I don't know. I feel like Varying Degrees of Moist is what like an AI gamer girl would have as like their tag or something like that. Is there?
Maybe that's what our OnlyFans should be called.
Varying Degrees of Moist?
Yeah.
It's
moderately moist.
Moderate? No,
that feels like
I want various. Moderately moist is good, but I think we nailed it.
Varying Degrees of Moist is like one of those serial soap operas that goes on for 50 years. It only airs at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
You go on to Wikipedia, you're like, how it's 8,000 episodes. Like, how have I never heard of this? Who's watching
right. This? That's because they have 87 episodes per season and they just jam them all together.
Yeah. There's too much TV now.
Man, I miss the days when there was just 3 channels, and that's all you got. You had a little dial, and that's all you got to choose between those. Yeah. They felt like they were just in the future. They're like, look, there's 3 channels to choose from, and now we're sitting here with 8,000 going, it's nothing to watch. I got nothing.
Also, shows are too long now. Like, the episodes are like an hour each. Like, that's too much for me. I think that TV show should be like 10 minutes long.
10 minutes. Are we going full SpongeBob, you think? Is that the way to do it?
Yeah.
Full SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Where it's just like 2 episodes and each one is like 11 minutes long.
Well, have more episodes, but then just make them shorter. Because I can't sit there. Like, movies are like 3 hours long now. I can't sit there for 3 hours and watch a movie.
No, yeah. We talk about this constantly. Our attention span is fucked. So, like, who's listening to this? No one. Nobody can listen to an hour of us. Yeah. So, like,
bring back Vine.
Bring back Vine. Yeah. I've seen a lot of that. So,
can we do this like 2x speed?
Oh, I'm sure people are listening.
Oh my God.
Listen to it on that.
Imagine if you could do that with everything.
I can't do the 2x. I'm sorry. I've tried listening to podcasts. It fucks with me. I don't like it. Like, I can maybe do slightly faster. I don't know how people listen to it like 2 times speed. It's talking so fast. Like, I already talk so fast. When you're talking 2x speed, just going to I can't do that. Too much.
Your shirt says beans.
My shirt does say beans. I just feel I was trying to
2 minutes to get
I was trying to film a video, and I was slowly putting on more bean attire, and then yeah, the whole thing with Oakley happened, and that's it. Now I got my bean hat.
Ew.
And now I'm good. Beans.
Incredible.
Beans.
I love beans. Big bean fan.
Beans.
Oh,
beans.
The bean pants.
The bean pants. Oh, feels good. It feels right.
Do we have anal beans?
Anal beans? No, but I have beans.
That you need to add that to your merch shop right now.
Anal beans?
In moderation, anal beans. And they come in a can.
I mean, technically, aren't all beans anal beans?
I don't think so, but
yes, yes, because they all come out eventually, right?
Oh, I see what
I'm
you're
still
saying.
waiting.
All eaten beans.
Just the other direction. Beans. Yeah, all beans are anal beans, but just the other direction.
I think all beans are potential anal beans because not all beans are eaten.
True. Some of them get put in like
the philosophy of anal beans.
Welcome to our new Patreon episode.
Varying degrees of beans.
Should I be eating these right now? Can they hear it?
Oh yeah, we can totally hear it.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Turn it
up. They also hear my daughter scream and shit. That's just the way it is. This is life, man.
They also hear the train go through, and they hear Mike fart. And
speaking of Mike farting, I've got a call I got to get to. It was good to hang out with all you guys for a little bit. I know I'm leaving in the middle of the podcast. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming.
Make sure you have her plug all of her stuff because I know you guys are going to forget.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
I'll take your place. I'll be Mike now.
Cool.
You
are Mike needs a plan.
Yeah.
Everyone say hi to new Mike. Be nice to new Mike. Very nice.
I'm Catgirl Mike.
Okay.
So, new
like
Mike. How's like with a gaming thing? Like people tell me like do the streaming and stuff. I feel like it's just such a time sink, you know, where you're sitting there for like 3-4 hours gaming. How long you gaming for?
Okay, so I'm actually a fake gamer girl these days.
Fake gamer girl. I like this. I like where this is starting.
Yeah, I used to be really, really into video games. Like all my childhood, I had no friends, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
games,
totally.
you know.
Feel you.
Yeah, you get it. And so I could be the type of person that just like literally that's all they did in their free time. But now I'm an adult, and I have a quote unquote real job, and I'm self-employed, and so I feel guilty when I sit down to play games now, which really sucks. Yeah, no, like I miss the days of just sitting down and getting immersed in like a new RPG, you know, and just like
Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm just totally in it. I feel it.
But the last game that I really, really got into was like Breath of the Wild back when the Switch first came out. So it's so good.
Zelda hits hard, man. Every time they come out, they're like, you did a good job. Right?
Oh, yeah. Breath of the Wild is like one of the best games ever made, I think. But I bought the new one and I haven't played it at all yet. And I am sad and I want to. But
I'm waiting for, I'm waiting for what we're all waiting for. Grand Theft Auto. The new one, and they've pushed it back so many times, and apparently it's cost like how much did it cost to make this? I'm gonna look up how much it costs to make because it's like some crazy number.
We're getting anal beans before Grand Theft Auto.
We got Catgirl Mike before Grand Theft Auto.
That is that's one of my favorite comments. It's like, we got this before GTA 6. Okay. Guess how much it costs to make this game?
$2 million.
Okay. Rob, what do you say?
It's probably going to be more like 40 million.
Okay. It is between $1 and $2 billion to make this game.
Damn.
Between 1 and 2. What? They don't even know how much. I'm not joking.
Is that normal for games like
this?
No,
it is not normal at all. Like, so like nobody truly knows, but it's like some people are talking upwards of $2 billion, which is insane. Like, how do you even make your money back on that? Like,
microtransactions.
Yep.
Yeah, but let's just say it costs $2 billion. You're gonna get $2 billion in microtransactions and like sales and shit. I don't know, man. That seems a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. And like movies now, they spend so much money making movies. Yeah. I miss the low production days.
I think we're going to lose a lot of that, unfortunately. It kind of feels that way. Just like a lot of the studios just go with the brand, the name recognition, where they're just like, yeah, we'll spend $1 billion because it has whatever character that people know of. Mm-hmm. And I feel like
Did you see the new Tron movie?
They made a new Tron movie.
With Jared Leto.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I didn't see the movie, but I went to like
I didn't actually see it, but they made this movie.
But I went to the premiere event in LA and saw the like little preview and stuff. And I feel like they spent all of their budget on Jared Leto and CGI.
Yeah. That's what it is now. You spend it on the special effects and your actor, it seems like. And that's pretty much, maybe your director. And that's pretty much it. And it's good enough to get people to buy a ticket. And that's but that's the problem, is because like that's all they really care about, right? Like if you're a producer, you just want people to buy a ticket. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So what else matters to you? What are you talking about? Yeah, to you. What else matters?
So I try to use my platform, and like it's kind of just like a variety show. Like I've never really had a specific niche, but in general, I just try to like be positive and inspire people, but not like in a toxic way, where toxic positivity is where people are like, you should just always be happy and always look at the bright side. And like in life, that's not possible. Like you need to have a little
cross over into toxic positivity, do you think? Like how do you cross over to that? Because people should be positive, right? When do you cross over into the toxic positivity?
I think it's when you like refuse to acknowledge that like suffering and some negative emotions are a necessary part of life. Like that's me, fair. I'm a very happy person, but I'm also very depressed. So I go through it a lot. And Rob actually like has really been there for me and like helped me get out of my recent slumps. That's been really nice. But
because you feel you need to sort of embrace those negative emotions at times, right? Like that's important.
Yeah, and that's like the philosophy of Buddhism is, suffering is a necessary part of life. Like some people, they try to like, there's this like pipe dream of over optimizing, of like time management and just being your best so that you can eventually like reduce all of the problems. You can like do everything that you want to do if you're just strategic enough, if you manage your time well enough, if you're just good enough. And that's just not real, And I think that like being able to experience suffering and the negative parts of life that are inevitable allows us to really appreciate.
Well, you can't know what happiness is if you don't know what sadness is.
Yeah, exactly. And like, that's why some people like, I never want to be like a rich and famous person, because I think those people, they often get so fried from having all of these amazing things that like they start to seek more and more greater sensations. And so like having to like work for things, having things to aspire to, I think is a really important part of being a human.
We see that a lot with like, the kids of people who are rich and famous, right? Because they don't have to face it. If you don't have to face adversity, you just kind of coast through, like I get that.
Yeah, and they have no perspective. I think like we were just talking about this earlier. having a little pre-podcast chit chat, and it's just like having humble beginnings, I think, is the best thing that someone can have, especially in the face of success, because then you know what the other side is like, and you can really be grateful for it.
Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. I mean, I always say that's why it's like kind of weird to me when you vote, like democracy, we vote, and they're like, let's vote for the guy that was born rich and has been rich their whole life. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a great idea. I think I'd rather vote for someone who did have humble beginnings and kind of at least understands. They can still turn around and be like, fuck you, poors. I'm Pavos. I'm getting to the top. Yes. Fuck you, poors. Like, I'm getting to the top anyway. You know, so like it's still possible. I'm not saying that makes them good inherently, but like I feel like there's a slightly better chance, you know?
Yeah, the thing with Trump that is just like wild to me is that people were saying that he's a better politician because he's like self-funded, so he doesn't have the businesses in his pockets. But it's like, but he's the businesses. So if anything, that just skips a step. Right?
Yeah, I agree with you. I get the thought process where they're coming from, but also no. Also, I'm with you.
Because they're trying to say that he can't be bought out, but like, of course he can, because now it's his own interest, it's his own company. So now,
he has.
And not to mention the man loves money, so he's still going to be bought out anyway.
So, I mean,
it makes sense.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. So yeah, but the toxic positivity thing, I think you're right. Like it's. Like what percentage, like that's the question. It's like what percentage of like positivity, negativity, like you want to be trying to be positive most of the time, but you want to like tell people to embrace those other emotions. So are you trying to be like, is it like 80-20? I talk about 80-20 for food. Are we 80-20, like 80% like I'm positive, and then 20% we're going to talk about those sad times and we're going to cry. Is that what it is? Is that what we do?
I mean, I suppose. I mean, I don't agree with the idea that like it should equal into 100 at the end of the day. Like
it should equal over 100.
It could be whatever you end up at. Like I'm someone who I have, due to like my history with mental health and life and everything, I experience emotions very strongly on both ends of the spectrum. So I feel like my max capacity is not 100. You know,
you just
it's
kind of embrace what it is in the moment. Yeah. So like you have those sad. So then, you know, it's like, how long do you give to those, like those more, you know, sad emotions before you then go, okay, I'm going to try and get myself out of this. Time as you think you need.
As much time as they need. Yeah. But always remembering, like the key thing is that no one can get you out of it but yourself. You know, people can be around there to support you and try to help you, but at the end of the day, you have to make the conscious decision that like there's something in my life that I'm not happy with that needs to change, and I'm the only one that can enact it. Like no one, unfortunately, is going to swoop in and solve all your problems. So you can either just dwell and think, I'm going to be depressed forever. My mental health is going to keep me from having good relationships and career and all the things I want in life. Or you can say, okay, there's clearly something I want to change. How am I going to get there?
Right.
And it takes a little bit of a kick in the butt. And I have to keep remembering that constantly. And
that's where it's the balance between you need to kind of kick yourself in the butt, but you also need supportive friends, right? Who can also for sure,
yeah. You know? But you can have like all the supportive friends, and you can take medication, and you can do all, and that's ultimately not going to be what does it for you. Like you got to drive the boat there. I don't know why I said boat. It just
whatever. We're in a sea of sadness. We're in a sea of emotions, and that's why you drive the SS emotions.
And I'm a highly emotional person, and so I try to, you know, with social media, there's this like shiny life syndrome where people obviously want to put their best self forward, and they're not going to post when they've been like rotting in bed for 3 days straight. They're going to post about all like, and I tend to do that where I post more when I'm having a great time, like great things are happening in my life. I'm out there adventuring, and people think that like, wow, her life is so cool. But then I also share the negative sides a lot. I ramble a lot about how, like, you know, despite the fact that objectively my life is a lot better than it was before when I was like first struggling with depression, I still like I should be cured, quote unquote. I'm not, because the remarkable thing about human nature is that no matter what situation we're in, we can make it normal. So if you're struggling, like I grew up really poor and with some like chaotic family dynamics. And so, but I was still able back then to find happy moments and joy because that was normal for me. And then people who have like who have it all, they can still feel sadness because
trains are going by. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, train.
I don't know. I'm doing a really bad job
not at all.
expressing this. So, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what you
I think a lot of like these, like, you know, the gurus that get on stage, you know, and talk about like positivity and stuff, they can kind of like manipulate those emotions a little bit for like in order to get people to follow them, and kind of they put themselves up as like they'll say like you do it yourself, but then they kind of it's this gray area where they're like, oh, I'm trying to help you heal yourself, but also I'm this person here who can do it, and it gets a little, I'm always like, I don't know. I don't know about what is that?
Life coach thing.
Sort of the life coach situation. I think they can be really positive, but also there's times where you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a little culty. It's a little bit almost like snake oil-y, where like a friend of mine became a life coach, and he asked if he could do like a free session with me to try to like rope me into it. You know, and I was actually it was amazing. The stuff like it was over the phone, but I cried. The stuff he was saying was so inspiring and so motivational, and he had me picture like holding my little self's hand and all this stuff. I was crying, but then he was like, "Okay, it's $600 a month," and I was like,
wow,
yeah."
But you know, and it's like I get maybe for some people they can afford that and it's worth their time and it helps them. So like I get that, but you know, it's very like maybe
I'm not here to like if something works for someone, sure, but it is very like pyramid scheme culty, because the whole idea of it is you get a life coach and they help you, and then they get you to the point where you're ready to be a life coach. Let me now sell you these courses, and then you go and life coach other people. That,
right?
Yeah. That's apparently like the biggest industry in like on the internet is not actually like the stuff itself, but it's the selling courses.
Yeah, coaches coaching coaches.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. We've seen a lot of that, like those Instagram reels, whatever, like this is how I did this, and then just buy my course to find out. Okay. Sure.
I find it so funny when it's about like teaching people how to go viral, but then their videos don't go viral.
Oh, yeah. I love that. They still email you like, do you want to get more views? I'm like, how are you going to teach me this? Your account barely has any, which, hey, fine, whatever, do your thing. But like, you're trying to teach me? I don't know about this. I don't know.
No, I was raised by the internet, so I've seen it all. I have a very love-hate relationship with it.
We all do. At the end of the day, we all do, right? Like, it's for better or for worse. Like, it's both. That's the thing. Like, it's both.
Because you got to feel both feelings.
And I think AI is like going to be the same thing. I really do. Where it's gonna have a lot of positives, but it's gonna have a ton of negatives as well. And I feel like maybe those negatives are going to be more portrayed or more easier to see. The negatives are going to be easier for people to see and feel, and like that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
like stealing like the artist's work or whatever they make, like their own photos or videos.
Right.
We're going to see that a lot more than what the potential good that it can do. So I'm very interested. I'm very interested in the whole AI thing and how it's going to go.
Oh, for sure. Like it's coming and it's steamrolling through. So there's nothing we can do but watch
make
and wait.
e-girls AI and then profit off them. So for anybody that wants to buy e-girl AI creation, just go on to precariouslymoist.com and buy my
you think they're not going to come for your shtick too? They're coming for all of us.
I'm going to sell them the courses on how to make AI e-girls. Do I know how to do that now? No, but that's never stopped people.
What do you think is an e-girl? I want to hear your take on it.
I always thought it like an e-girl was like, isn't that like a girl? It's a girl that plays like, I always thought it was like a video game thing, like a girl that plays video games, maybe streams, maybe doesn't, but is like known on the internet for doing something gaming like. Is it not gaming?
I mean, a lot of it is. There's a big intersection between like streamers, but I think it's mostly just like
maybe they just
a girl on the internet. Like it's this intangible, like you're just a girl on the internet and you're probably into some nerdy stuff. Maybe you cosplay. There's like certain like
wear animal ears.
Yeah. If you can't see me right now, I'm wearing
like
cat
your
ears.
content is also sort of based around you being a girl. Like, isn't that sort of kind of the thing or no?
It's almost like my content is just about me versus like a specific thing. If that makes sense. Like I'm the central character creator of it all, where like my stuff on social media has evolved a lot. When I was younger, I was like very just like makeup and fashion based, and my style was very different back then. And then it's just evolved, and now it's just kind of like a grab bag. I do a lot of stuff about like music and festivals and just general like body positivity, which is also something I'm a little bit like.
And you're starting to do food.
Yeah, I'm starting like a little foodie thing too. I just like dip my toes wherever, and it's fun. But like generally, the people are following not for what the content is, but to engage with me. So I think that might be the difference.
It's kind of the personality that they're going for.
Yeah,
it's just a very broad term. It's like a very broad term. It could be a lot of different things.
Yeah, but there's a general vibe to it for sure.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you're like, oh, I don't know exactly what it is, but when I see it, I know what it is.
Yeah,
and you see it, and you're like, oh, it's that thing.
And it's like we, I guess to most people, you wouldn't see someone like this in real life. I guess is maybe a part of it. Yeah,
I can see that.
Like that's why I used to say that I was AI.
Yeah.
But I can't say that anymore because it's too real. People are going to take me seriously.
Yeah, I know. Now we're talking about like all we were talking about last week, like the pictures that you can't even tell the difference anymore. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, they managed to get rid of that like AI shine where it looked like larger than life.
Thing.
Yeah, and now it looks super super real, and like the videos even.
The videos are getting there.
The deep fakes are insane. So they're coming for us. They could literally take your face and have you say whatever they want.
But if people are coming for you, where can they find you?
For me.
What's your address?
Okay, my name is Annie Miao, Miao, and my Instagram is 50 Shades of Pink, 50 Shades of Pink, for obvious reasons. I really like pink, and also the funny thing with that is I had never seen or read 50 Shades of Grey. But like it was kind of popular around the time I was making my handle, and so it's like 50 Shades of Pink, hee hee. Yeah. And then last year or something, I actually watched 50 Shades of Grey, and I was like, oh my god, this is what I attached my entire internet identity to.
I mean, you must have had a vague notion of
I knew what it was like about, but have you seen it?
I've not watched the movie, no, because
it's explicit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I cannot imagine going to the theater and seeing that movie surrounded by people. Like, it's pornographic.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, the book is quite, I haven't read it, but I know it's quite explicit as well. Did you know somebody made a book called 50 Shades of Grey, Gray, and the entire book is just a bunch of different pages of varying degrees shades of gray. There's no letters on them at all.
That's amazing.
And then it got sued and they couldn't make it anymore. But I was like, that sucks. Like, I feel like that's a pretty good idea.
Did you know that it was originally a Twilight fan fiction?
Was it a Twilight fan fiction?
Really?
I've not heard that.
Yeah, so it was originally a Twilight fan fiction published online, and then it got picked up, and she just like changed some things around. But if you understand like the Twilight situation, it actually makes sense. But then if you follow that like brain rot internet arc of like 9/11 is the reason that we have Twilight. Do you know? Are you familiar?
Is the reason we have Twilight?
I don't.
It goes further. Okay, so the way it goes is apparently Gerard Way was inspired by 9/11 to start writing music for My Chemical Romance, the band. And then Stephanie Meyer was heavily influenced by My Chemical Romance while she was writing Twilight. And then Twilight resulted in the fanfic 50 Shades of Grey. And then the actress in 50 Shades of Grey, I forgot her name, Dakota something. The lead girl. She became famous from that movie, and then she went on Ellen, and that was the thing that made Ellen DeGeneres like not popular anymore because they had that whole like conflict. So 9/11 led to the downfall of Ellen DeGeneres is the completed pipeline.
It's all the butterfly effect, right? It's just right. That's just what it is.
But that's how chronically online that I am. So I don't touch grass much. But that's why I love the internet. The internet gave me everything. It gave me my friends. It gave me my purpose. It like helped me develop into a real human being.
That's what we're saying, for better or worse.
Yeah.
So you really are AI.
Yeah. I'm a child of the internet, and yeah, I'm grateful for it, and the doors it's open. It just like allowed me to be me, and like I'm obviously, if you can't see me right now, I'm weird looking, but
we were talking about last week how to describe yourself. You would just start with, "Hi, I'm 50 Shades of Pink, and I'm weird looking."
Yeah, I'm a little like. Like growing up, there was never anyone like me, and then I found my people on the internet, and I got bullied a lot when I was young, and we moved a lot, and I had no friends. I was a band kid, and played a lot of video games, and was just a nerd and weird, and no one liked me, and I was always like the tiniest person in classes, got picked last in gym class,
right.
And then I found my kin on the internet, and then it kind of translated into real life a little bit.
Yeah. That's what's great about the internet. You can find other weirdos like you.
Yeah.
That's how people found this podcast. Exactly. That's how we all find each other.
I've been a listener of the podcast for a minute, and I think I just was just like Instagram Reels or something.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's how you find varying degrees of moist and worth it.
Mm-hmm. So that's the pipeline, the new pipeline, actually. We were talking. I mentioned body positivity is something that I like try to encourage on my platform, but like in a nuanced way. Do you have any takes on it? Body positivity, like the movement.
I have a lot of thoughts about it, and it's again like we were talking about with the AI or whatever. I think there's a lot of good with it. I think there's a point where it becomes a little much, and it's very difficult to find that kind of in between, because I think we should be positive. Like whatever body you are in, you should strive to be, exercise and do all these things and live your life, and you shouldn't be judged inherently because of the size that you are. But then people can take it to the extreme and say, well, anyone seeking to lose weight should be, attacked because they shouldn't. No one should try and change their body. No one should try and lose weight or gain weight. And I'm like, that's a bit far. If someone wants to lose weight, someone wants to gain weight, then that's their thing. So I think with anything, it can go too far one way or the other.
Yeah, that's the problem with like people in general, is they'll hear you say one thing and then think that that's like the only thing. Like multiple things could be true at the same time, and everything requires nuance, right? So like obviously body positivity isn't saying that like you should just, no matter what, you're like you shouldn't change yourself. But I support sort of moving away from body positivity and more towards like body neutrality.
I can see that.
It's just like accepting the vessel that you're in, and you don't always have to feel good about it, because like you don't. You like, there are days like I model, and like, so technically speaking, like I look good, but still like everyone has insecurities.
Good with a question mark at the end of that.
Like if you look at the facts, I am paid to model things and stuff, and have photos taken of me. Like I've walked for New York Fashion Week. Like technically, so you would think like, okay, I'm probably attractive, but a lot of the times I don't feel it, because everyone has body insecurities. And that's why especially with the body positivity movement and how it's moved towards like weight and body size, it's a weird place to be in, because I'm a small bodied person and I always have been, but I still feel fat sometimes. I still like am not confident sometimes and have little things that I notice, but I'm not like allowed to talk about it. And I know that it's less my space to occupy, so I try not to talk about that as much. But at the same time, like I do feel insecure about those things. And so at times I've tried to talk about it, and like in a positive way, people get very negative about it. And it's like, where is the line that you draw where suddenly you're allowed to be in the body positivity movement, right?
Sorry, my toddler is screaming at me. She's yelling. I can hear.
Body positivity is gatekeeped.
Yeah, and the loudest proponents of it are often very disingenuous, I think. Like there's a lot of backhandedness to it. Like even in the way that you'll see comments on plus size people's posts, to be like, oh, I wish I had your confidence. It's like a nag. It's a little backhanded.
I get that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of hypocrisy in the movement of just like, like we should accept ourselves where we are, but we don't have to be like always feel good about ourselves. And
feel all the emotions.
Feel all the emotions.
Exactly. And everyone has insecurities, even the people that you think look perfect. Like, actually, I think those people might have the most body issues because it's like their job to look good, like models. And I had an ex who was very like bodybuilder type, and bodybuilders
have the worst body image.
The dysmorphia in that they always feel like they're tiny, right? Like it's crazy. So it's like almost like the people who are the most lauded for their appearance are the ones who have the most issues because it's become such an integral part of their identity.
Exactly. Yeah. But instead, you got to ride the sea of emotions on the SS body neutrality.
Yeah. I was going to say moist.
The SS moist.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we got to end it with that. Like, I think that was a good The SS moist.
The SS moist.
Hey, wasn't that a great time listening to the podcast? You were just, I'm assuming you were just listening to In Moderation. So if you go ahead and hit the 5-star button, is that a thing? The like button?
That's a thing. Yep.
The like button
5
on
stars.
YouTube. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. Not the dislike button. That's a bad button. The
Bad
like
button.
Bad
Don't
button.
touch.
Hit all the other buttons. The share. You can go check out
all those things.
Subscribe. Go check out our Patreon. Yeah. We do have a Patreon. It's free to join if you want, or you could give us some money. That'd be really cool, like $1 too. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have.
That's where you'll find all the news for this.
We're super appreciative. You can find all sorts of other stuff there. We do giveaways. I think sometimes.
Sometimes.
All that good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, peace.